What's up, America? You know what time it is? It's 12 o'clock. It's time for the most exhilarating, electrifying daytime cooking show out there with my good friend, who needs no introduction, the Prince of Pellets, the Baron of Butts, the Sheriff of Seasoning, Chef Greg.
I was honestly waiting for you to say the Sultan of Spam because it's so relevant today. What's up, RECTEQ family? Chef Greg, your Director of Culinary Innovation. Today, we're going old school. We're bringing it back. We're going to dust off a couple cans of Spam. And I checked the vintage of this Spam. It actually doesn't go bad till April 2023.
That's
and I
good
heard
stuff.
that was a really good year for some Spam. Okay? It's just like fine wine. You got to let it age a little bit. Okay? All kidding aside, we love some potted meats. We love some Spam. Whether you're making Spam and eggs, Spam fried rice, Spam lo mein, or just, you're slicing some Spam, little Spam burger. Why not?
Yeah.
So.
What about Spam sushi?
Yeah, I love some Spam on some sushi.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little Spam and kimchi.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All really good.
That's what I'm
So
talking
if you guys want to see a slamming recipe with some Spam, go ahead and smash that share button. Comment down below. Let us know. We got Chef John on the ones and twos over there. So if you have any questions about today's episode or anything RECTEQ in general, just go ahead and ask him.
That's
and
right. I'm here for
we'll
you
go ahead and
guys.
get started. So, John.
Yes, sir.
Last night's after hours.
Yeah.
I'm still dreaming about those snapper collars.
Man.
And that risotto. It was some
That
good
was
stuff.
so good. You put your foot on them collars,
Dude,
Chef.
the harissa.
It was so
Spiciness
good.
in there.
It was so good. We had Ray Carnes and Beth Carnes in here in the house yesterday. Beth doesn't even like fish. I think she went back for seconds, you said?
I think she really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I do have to have an apology. Hold on. RECTEQ disclaimer. Okay. On Monday, when we made those prime rib sandwiches, I misspoke. I felt really bad about it.
Oh, you misspoke.
I did misspoke.
Okay.
Ray did not cook that prime rib. Miss Beth Carnes cooked that prime rib. I knew Ray didn't make it. Why? Because it tasted too good. So Beth, I apologize.
Shout out to Beth.
I apologize. Beth Carnes made that prime rib. So, but it was delicious for our sandwiches, nonetheless. But we've got some vegetables here. We got some mushrooms, some bok choy, some onions, and we're gonna make this a nice vegetable lo mein as well because we got a nice garden here at RECTEQ Worldwide Headquarters.
It's coming along nicely.
And if they checked our stories yesterday,
That's
they could
right.
have seen John pick some delicious squash,
It was
zucchini,
awesome.
some cucumbers. There's some peppers almost ready.
That's right.
And yes, I'm cutting these without even looking. It's okay. I'm not going to cut myself. Trained professional.
That's right.
But John, what else we got in the garden out there?
So we've got some edamame. We got some okra in there. We have like 7 different varieties of peppers, like 5 different varieties of tomatoes. All the herbs you could probably think of.
Nice.
It's delicious.
We got Country Club with a big old smile on his face. I don't know why. He's just grinning ear to ear right now.
Chef Greg, we got some people watching from Maui where they say Spam is king.
That's what I'm saying. International crowd right now. We got people from Maui watching. They know some good Spam, right? That's what I'm saying. Spam is fiercely underrated.
Okay, Chef Greg, tell them again what Spam is exactly.
All right, so Spam is a potted meat, and it actually was created in 1937 by the fine folks at Hormel Foods. It became very popular in the World War II, and a lot of times it's found over, in the islands around Maui because it holds, this can's good till like 2023.
That's right.
That's like 3 years from now. It's good stuff. Good stuff. But it's very diverse. You can use it for anything. It doesn't have to be just sushi or eggs. You can eat it right out of the can, okay? And I really wish the old cans had like this little twisty-doo around the bottom. Much easier to get out.
Yeah.
Now you got to like pop
Yeah.
the top. And if your Spam has any jelly on the top,
Yeah.
you don't drain that off.
That's
okay?
that good flavor
That's
right there.
the good judge right there. So you kind of got to like squeeze the can a little bit, give it a pop, and boom, right there. That's how you get it out, okay? It is recyclable. Now, I also saw somebody take the cans, pack it full of ground beef, and then they got it frozen, and they cut it in half, made sliders with it.
Oh, that's pretty smart.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and get this RT G450 Matador lit because I want to get this thing hot because, this is fried Spam and eggs, okay? So we've got our Spam here, and we're going to go ahead and just cube it up. I love some Spam. Okay, they do make a low sodium version. Okay, people, you're eating Spam. You don't need no low sodium.
That's
Why?
right.
Because it's Spam.
Chef Greg, they're
Eat the
talking
good
about your knife skills are on fleek.
I mean, I have all 10 of my fingers. I don't plan on losing any of them anytime soon. Years of training. And fun fact, I've actually never cut myself with a knife. Nope.
You never cut yourself with a knife?
The aluminum foil and plastic wrap all the time.
Really?
Never a knife.
That's pretty good, Chef. I can't say the same thing. I've nicked myself with a sharp knife several times.
I've caught a fingernail, but never drawn blood.
That's pretty good.
That's an eerie feeling, though, when that knife like catches a fingernail.
Yeah,
oh, man. You feel like, was it Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat with the shot going right up your arm?
Chef, our good friend Ben Lowe's watching.
Ben Lowe, I hope you're feeling, buddy. Let's give our buddy Ben Lowe some hearts and wows.
Yeah.
He sprained his ankle, messed up his foot, like not good for Ben Lowe. So let's give Ben Lowe some love. But I'm gonna go ahead and add some oil into this pan. And yesterday we were doing, back here. We want to be
look at you going from the
pretty generous, okay? And we want to get this good and crispy. No wimpy Spam going on. And this recipe is easily going to feed about 20 people. Or Chef John and myself.
That's what I'm talking about. Chef Greg, if they want this recipe, where do they need to go to find it?
You got to go to recteqgrills.com/lunchbreak. You can get this recipe and all of the recipes that we feature here at Lunch Break. And we're just going to kind of leave this alone for a little while. And normally when you do stir fries, it's all about mise en place. So you got to have all your ingredients organized. So if you guys want to learn more about mise en place, go ahead and smash the share button. We got Spam getting fried off in the RT G450 back in stock really soon. And this is a 22-inch wok cooker, and you can cook anything in that bad boy. Chef John, what you got, buddy?
Man, they are just loving it. They're showing Ben Lowe some love right now, and they really can't believe that you are doing Spam.
I mean, it's Spam. Why not? Like, why you got to hate on Spam?
Yeah,
like,
I love it.
I mean, it's delicious.
I'm a connoisseur of everything delicious.
It's amazing. Anything salty and fatty that comes from a pig, I'm typically a fan of. So we've got some delicious snow peas. I'm just going to kind of give those a quick little chop, maybe just cut them in half. If you don't like snow peas, you don't have to add them. Maybe you like sugar snaps. Maybe you want to add broccoli. Maybe you want to add mushrooms. Maybe you want to add, any of your favorite stuff. It just depends. It's like pineapple on a pizza. If it's your thing, cool. And if it's not, take it off. Not a big deal.
Stories. Damon Ware's out there. He said he's doing 40 pounds of brisket and 120 pounds of pulled pork tomorrow on his BFG.
Good Lord. What are you cooking for, buddy? You got some friends and family? You cooking for first responders? Let us know.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people do a lot of BFG cooks of late. It's exciting to see those grills loaded down, just rolling smoke and some delicious stuff.
It really is.
Speaking of rolling smoke, we got the RT700 over here with something special on it. So maybe if you guys, share this post and we get a good bit of viewership, maybe we'll open that up and we'll show you what we got going on.
Okay.
But for now, we'll keep it a little RECTEQ secret.
Well, you got them cruising in here. You got 330 people watching Chef Greg, and they are entertained.
That's 330 people that love some Spam. So we're going to go ahead and just keep frying that off. And if you don't have Spam, you could always use hot dogs.
Ooh,
okay, if
good.
you got hot dogs laying
good
around.
Substitute.
You could use kielbasa sausage if you want. But for me, I like the Spam. It's really good. We're going to hit that with a little bit of that Jody's Asian Persuasion. And again, that's going to start to caramelize that honey granules, that sriracha. And we're just going to kind of... Now, we talked about it last night on After Hours, okay? But all of your seasonings, if you want to season moderately, boom, there you go. And just like the all-new RTB 380, you've got riot mode. So if you want to engage riot mode in your seasoning, just go that route, okay? We're thinking of everything around here at RECTEQ Grills. We're also going to add a little bit of sambal olik.
Some what?
Sambal olik, okay? It says it right there, sambal olik. It's a little chili garlic.
Ooh, that's making it nice, Chef Greg.
We're going to try to make Country Club either cough, sneeze or cry on camera. That's my goal. Why? Because the wind is going that way. So when he stands right there, it's going to get him.
That's so funny. Chef Top Fan Darren says he's gone 46 years without Spam, and now he wants to try it.
That's what I'm talking about, buddy. That is the good. Man, that's
we have another question. Richard asks, how does the Matador pan work on the Bullseye, Chef?
So the Matador pan actually fits inside that Bullseye. So if you're going to be doing, some stuff in there, I love it for like stoops and stews. I'll get it started on the Matador. But let's say I want to go, in the hunting stand and my stew's not done. Go ahead and put the Bullseye on low and then go ahead and put that pan on there. It'll fit. The lid doesn't close completely. But again, a great way to incorporate some smoke into your grill. What you got, John?
Tyler Mitchell asks, if you do not have the Matador, could you recommend doing this on the 590 in a cast iron skillet, and what temp would you set that at?
Yeah, you want to go wide open on that, so you want to set that grill to full. Make sure that cast iron pan is good and hot. Yeah, you can absolutely. Ooh, making fun of Country Club, it got me now. The wind changed. You can definitely do that on there. Just be patient. Now, the pans look a little dry because those mushrooms are going to absorb up some of that oil. So, again, add some more. It's not going to kill you. This is olive oil. It's good for you.
Chef Greg, Anton says he did some Spam burnt ends yesterday.
Ooh.
That sounds awesome, right?
We did some hot dog burnt ends a little while back on the grill. That was some good stuff, too. Not going to lie.
Brad Snow's out there. He said he made your sandwiches from the other day and shared them with the neighbors. He said they were the best sandwiches they ever had.
Italian sandwiches?
Yeah.
Something fierce. Country Club is literally going to have wrinkles from smiling so hard. It's very simple. Okay, slow motion, okay? The knife is on my finger.
There you go.
I cannot cut myself, okay? The knife never comes off my finger, okay? It doesn't come off the finger, okay? You will not cut yourself, okay? It won't happen. I can look at you all day long. It won't happen.
He's been trained, everybody. He's
Professional.
been trained.
It won't happen because the knife never leaves the knuckle, okay? I've got a 1/4 inch away from me and knife.
Chef Greg, you got the 370 people watching right now.
370. I really wanted to yell "ow" to see if Country Club would jump. All right, but we've got some good caramelization to the mushrooms, that Spam. If you're curious what it tastes like, just go in, grab a piece. I love it.
Top Fan Sandy says, Chef, now you're to make the price of Spam go up.
I mean, don't miss out now. That's so good.
It looks delicious.
I love
Smells
Spam.
great.
All right, let's go ahead and add some onion. And normally what I would do is I would probably have, a bowl with all the ingredients ready to go. But we figured we'd just chop it up on camera. Why not?
Well, when you could chop like that, Chef Greg, why not?
I mean, it does increase the production value of lunch break. Everybody's got their forte.
That's it.
Mine just happens to be with a knife. All right, John, you ready to catch a piece of Spam?
Did we have a black president?
Ready?
Yes, let's do it. Hi.
Oh, too low. My bad. Maybe later we'll get one. It was good, though. It was good. All right, so we'll grab some celery, and we're just going to cut this on a bias. I don't mind the celery leaves, but I like nice big pieces of celery, okay? So nice and thin. And do what? Well, because it rolls around. But if I got one piece, I don't have to. But we're going to add everything in the order of which it takes to cook. So the Spam's going to need to go in first because it's going to take the longest. The onions, I want to cook them down. I want to get the mushrooms, obviously. They got a little liquid in there. We want to cook those out. The celery, again, the fibrous stuff. But
Chef Greg, John Chadwick is showing you much love from the UK.
I appreciate, John, you showing us some love from the UK. They are big Spam lovers out there in the UK.
Are they? I didn't know that.
Yeah, the European Union are big fans of the potted meat.
I love it.
A lot of times during World War II, Spam was found in a lot of the rucksacks, if you will, of military across the world.
I love it.
This is some bok choy.
Glenn wants to know about that knife. What kind of knife are you
Which one?
using?
This one?
Yes.
This is a Nakiri-style knife, so it's kind of like a vegetable cleaver, whereas this one is a gyuto, like a it's more of like an Asian-style chef's knife. Yeah, just something different. I like it because it's very lightweight, very sharp. And what I'm going to do is cut the greens a little thicker, then when I get to the stems, we'll just cut those a little thinner.
Top fan Bruce would like to know, what's the highest temperature the Matador pot handles can take?
I mean, it's a stainless steel pan, so you can't mess that one up. As far as temperature, I've honestly never put a thermometer gun on it. I just, for me, I hook it up to the propane source, and I just cook. If it's too hot, I'll turn it down. If it's not hot enough, I'll turn it up. But good Lord, this is looking good.
Chef, are there any advantages to cutting on the bias?
No, I mean, for me, it just gives a little bit more kind of a texture to it, a little bit more length. Like, I don't want to make the snow peas so small because they're beautiful, so I want those kind of long and thin. Whereas the celery, just different shapes, You got to make it exciting.
That's right.
Eat with your eyes. Well, you actually eat with your mouth, but you know what I mean. And I think based on my taste test, John,
Yeah.
I think we need a little more chili sauce.
Oh, there we go. That's what I like. I like it. Spice it up.
So we're going to add a little more of that garlic chili paste. And again, that's called sambal olik. You can find this at any grocery store. I'm telling you, you can really find some good stuff in your markets these days. And we've got some green onions here. We're just going to cut the tops off. And then we'll cut those down too.
Chef, Damien asks, he does not have a RECTEQ yet, but he can't wait to eat his first one.
Yeah, buddy.
Which one do you prefer for a family of 7?
Oh, for me, that's easy. You're looking at an RT700 or an RT2500. 7 people, you're going to be eating a lot of food. You're going to entertaining a lot, have people over in the holidays. Or you get 2 RT700s. That way you can cook plenty of food and you can cook at different temperatures.
There you go.
I mean, grill big or
that.
go home.
I like that. Chef Jason asks, about how long will the Matador run on a small bottle of propane?
So it depends on how high you have the heat. I take small bottles camping with me, and I've easily made breakfast, lunch, dinner, and breakfast the next day. So on high, you're probably looking between 3 and 5 hours. But for me, I like the small cans when I go camping. I think it just makes it really easy. We're going to add our bok choy.
Yes. Make it rain, Chef.
And this is going to be a delicious fried Spam lo mein. Okay? Now, we'll also go in there with our snow peas and green onions.
Yes. So Bruce Bryant remodified his question. He said, when you put the Matador on top of the Bullseye,
Yep.
you could crank that thing all the way up to high, right?
Oh,
it
yeah,
can handle,
for sure.
It can totally handle it?
For sure, yeah. I mean, if it can handle that 18,000 BTU burner underneath, that dual burner, you can easily do that. Now, here's the thing. If you don't want to make this for 20 people, you can utilize that inner pot rest and put a cast iron pan on there if you wanted to make a smaller amount of stir fry.
That's great. That's great. Man, that looks so good, Chef
Shoot,
Greg.
yeah. All right. We are getting close to knocking this bad boy out.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ready. So we've got our Asian persuasion. Now, I love mung bean sprouts. We'll add those in at the very end. Let me move that. We've got some chicken stock. We've got some teriyaki sauce, some sesame seeds, some soy sauce, and sesame oil. We don't need any more olive oil because it's looking good. I don't cook with sesame oil from the go because a lot of really good subtle flavors. We're going to finish the food with the sesame oil. And you never know, we might add a little bit more of that in there. We also had some fried rice seasoning laying around. We're just going to go ahead and add that in there too.
Yes.
Optional step. It was collecting dust in the pantry, and, we want to clean it up. So there we go. John, what other questions they got, buddy?
Okay, I've got a brisket question for you right here
Yep.
from Brad Patterson. He says he has an 18-pound Packer brisket, and he wants to do it hot and fast. What temperature should he set his 590 at, and how long do you estimate before it stalls, the time stall?
That's a great question. So I did a 17-pound Packer brisket myself for Father's Day. Set that grill to 300 100 degrees. Leave it alone for about 4 hours. At that point, wrap it up really tight in aluminum foil. Maybe another 2.5 hours till it probes tender. And depending on the quality of the meat, whether it's a choice, prime, wagyu, basically the internal fat content of that piece of meat, you can go hotter internal temp for really fatty pieces of meat. So for me, I had to take that brisket up to 208 to get tender. But if it's a choice, maybe it's around 201, 203. Maybe it's a prime, it can be 205, 206. It kind of just depends. But instant read thermometer is a really good one to probe for tenderness, or use a wooden skewer. If you can feel resistance in the meat, let it go a little bit longer. Because here's a good chef tip for you. If you think you've overcooked that brisket, just let it relax, let it rest on the counter. As it cools down, it's going to firm up and tighten up a little bit, and I guarantee it's going to be slamming.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a great tip. All right, Chef, so for people who want to know about products, new products, or when more products are going to be stocked up, where do they need to go? How can they find out?
Absolutely. So, John, that's a great question. If you guys want to learn all about RECTEQ grills, maybe you want to check out some of the accessories, go to recteqgrills.com. And if you want to get the latest and greatest of information, go to the website, scroll all the way to the bottom of any page where it says subscribe to be an insider. You'll get our newsletter, put your email address in there, and that's the best way to get notified of when things come out, when things get updated. Maybe we release new products. You never know. And make sure if you guys want to get this recipe and more, go to recteqgrills.com/lunchbreak. Go ahead and sign up for those recipes, and we'll go ahead and email out. We don't kind of blow up the emails, but when we have relevant stuff, we send you some good stuff. All right, so now I think these vegetables are almost good and tender. Now, look how colorful that is.
Man, that looks so
bright,
good, Chef Greg.
Vibrant, amazing. We're going to go ahead and add in our rice noodles. Now, these are lo mein style rice noodles, and these are fresh. We have an Asian market really close to us, and you can get fresh noodles. Okay? And if you can't find fresh noodles, you can always substitute like a linguine pasta. And if you do that, add a little soy sauce to your water, and that'll give the noodles kind of a nice Asian sort of flavor to them. You don't need much. Just instead of adding water, just add soy sauce.
That's what I'm talking about. Chef Greg, we have a question from Jermaine. He wants to know, have you done anything with that smoked salt yet?
Yeah. We made those snapper collars the other day. We made some delicious hickory smoked chicken wings. And again, we were using that Kingsford hickory pellets. Amazing flavor in that salt. We've brined those wings. We brined the collars. We've seasoned with it. It's good stuff. Good stuff. I made a lot because I knew it was going to be.
Yeah. You know it's going to be a fan favorite. That's what.
Shoot, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and start to give these noodles a little bit of color. It's not going to take long. And then we can go ahead and start to build the sauce. Because, I mean, this is lunch break. So at some point, the fun has to end.
That's right. It's time
because
to eat.
we got to eat.
That's right.
Just saying. But let me go wet my whistle, if you will. A little nice sparkling water. What you got, John?
I've got a question from our top fan, Jeff. He wants to know, what is your absolute favorite thing to cook on your 700?
I mean, depends on the day. So, I mean, it really just depends. I can do brisket, ribs. Honestly, it's whatever my kids want to eat. It's kind of, I enjoy to cook. I cook here pretty much every day. I cook at the house every day. So for me, it's whatever they want to eat. It could be something easy like non-bread pizzas, or something more complex like brisket. Maybe it's something like a little secret snack in the RT700.
Yeah, they're asking about that, Chef.
I mean, we got to see some shares. We got to see some hearts, wows, and love before I'll even consider opening that RT700. Okay?
You heard him.
It is sitting at low, so it's running at 180 degrees. I'd be happy to open it, but you got to do me something. Go ahead and smash that share button.
There you go.
And comment down below that you just have to see what's in that grill. All right, so we're going to start to make our sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of that teriyaki sauce, and this is kind of the cheat, okay?
Ooh, I like the cheat.
We could make this from scratch, but okay. Now here's a chef tip for you. We didn't get all the sauce out. Why? Because it's thick. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little chicken stock. Okay. I paid for the whole bottle. I ain't wasting it.
That's right.
Go ahead and give it a shake. Get it all out.
Chef Greg, they're going crazy right now with hearts, wow faces, likes. I think they want to see it.
Okay. Come on, country. Come on. Come on, ready? You ready? All right, hold on. I'm not ready yet. Not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Sneaky.
Not ready yet.
Sneaky.
All right, so we've got some cornstarch, and we want to make a nice sauce here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this chicken stock and add it to this cornstarch here. And this is going to make a slurry and help thicken this sauce. Okay? All right, so I'm going to add that chicken stock, boom, into there. I'm going to go ahead and add a little soy sauce. Why? Because I want to.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm going to go ahead and add a little sesame oil. Give good nuttiness. I'm going to add some sesame seeds because I want to. And I'm going to go ahead and stir it up. And this is going to come to a simmer really quick. And you can see we got that sauce right in there. Okay, but see, it's not thick. Okay?
They're going wild right now, Chef Greg. They're hitting
Logan,
that
do me a
heart
favor.
button.
In the fridge on the speed rack is a tub with a red lid. We need some more chicken stock. Because again, we're making enough to feed an army.
So, Chef Greg, for everybody just tuning in, hit him with a recap real quick.
All right, so we've got some Spam in here, right there. Boom. We've got some fried Spam. We've got some snow peas. We've got some mushrooms, some celery, some bok choy, some delicious, delicious vegetables. We've got some sambal olik, some chili paste in there. We've got some Jody's Asian Persuasion. I'm going to go ahead and get a taste in here real quick because this is almost done. I just want to make a little more sauce. Child, please.
Looks delicious.
It's going to be hot. Thank you. Oh, man, that's good.
Shout out to our intern,
add a
Logan
little more chicken
Wright,
stock.
killing the game.
Okay, because we want to start to make a nice little sauce. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that slurry and I'm going to add a little bit in there. Not too much. And that's going to go ahead and thicken that just enough that it's really going to start to coat and bind to the noodles and the vegetables.
Yes, the Spam.
And make everything super uber delicious. All right, Country Club, we'll let that go. I'm sorry I teased earlier. I apologize, RECTEQ family. I apologize. But
open that lid.
We've got some delicious Asian snack sticks. We've got some amazing ground beef from the Hassel Cattle Company. This is Wagyu, so we're making our own Wagyu snack sticks. This will be ready in a couple hours.
Man, that looks good.
I'm telling you, you can cook anything on a RECTEQ grill. Doesn't matter if it's a stir fry, to jerky, to briskets, to biscuits, to pizzas, to pastas, everything in between. You can be your own master chef. The king of the cul-de-sac with a RECTEQ grill. Chef John, what you got, buddy?
Joe would like to know if he's going to bake on his RT700, what pellets should he use?
You can use any pellets. I mean, oftentimes I use a lot of the red oak, white oak, and hickory, that ultimate blend pellet. So for me, when you're burning over 325 degrees, any pellet really is going to give you great flavor. But for me, those pellets last a really long time. They're really efficient. They'll give you the max BTUs. But if you want to get a little bit more robust flavor, maybe you're a hickory kind of person. That's fine. Maybe you want to get a little sweetness. You want to use a little cherry wood. It honestly, however you want to live your RECTEQ lifestyle.
It's true.
All right, I love mung bean sprouts. I'm going to go ahead and add a good bit of those in there. And when I mean a good bit, like all of them, because I like them.
What's a mung bean?
This is a mung bean. It's a sprout. So it's just like a, so you've had like alfalfa sprouts or what? It's just like a little green, but it's a sprout. And you can see how nice and glazed all of that is. It's because we add a little bit of that cornstarch slurry in there with that chicken stock, and that thickened that sauce up. Just like that. Okay? And then all we got to do is take this big old plate we had here. And I think I can do this without making a mess. We've got that Spam lo mein.
Wow. That is what I'm talking about, Chef Greg.
Can I make it? Can I make it?
You got it. You got it. And the assist from Country.
There we go.
Woo, that looks delicious.
We got a little off the back. But I think this is enough for Chef John and myself.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Oh, man, that weighs like 6,000 pounds. There you go. And if you want to doll it up, a little more sesame seed. That's right there. Maybe you want to put a little more Asian persuasion on the top. All right, John, we got lunch, buddy.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. Chef Greg, what cleaner do you use to clean the outside metal on your bull?
I'm a Cameo guy, so a lot of what I'll do is I will use the Cameo by Brillo. You can pick it up at Walmart, Target, Amazon.
Oh my
Does a
goodness.
good job. Oh, threw a fork at you.
Buddy, you went all out right here. This
I mean, grill big or go home.
Yeah, this looks delicious.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers to you. Oh. Man.
It does not suck.
That does not suck at all. Wow. Yes.
A little bit of heat on the back end.
Yeah, that's so good, Chef Greg. Killed it.
Well, I know what I'm eating for lunch today.
Mm.
That's really good. If you've never utilized Spam in anything, just go ahead, pick up a couple cans, make some Spam Lo-mein,
that's so
Spam
good.
fried rice, Spam and eggs, a Spam burger, Spam patty, Spam slider. I feel like Bubba Gump talking about shrimp. So, from Chef John and myself, from all of us here at RECTEQ Grills, make sure you follow us on all social media because you never know when we go live.
True.
Check us out on Instagram. We got Product Spotlight coming up today. Chef John's doing the late show late tonight.
That's
you
right.
know he's cooking something sweet. With a smile like that, you know he's got something good
That's
for you.
right.
Tomorrow, of course, is Fun Day Friday. It's the show to end all shows. It's a show to wrap up the week. You know we got some giveaways, so make sure you join us Fun Day Friday tomorrow at 12 o'clock Eastern. And then next week, we start it all over again. That's how we roll around here at RECTEQ Grills.
That's it.
John, anything else before we shut it down?
No. If anybody needs to reach us, remember they can call us at 706-922-0890 and talk to a live person.
Or come by and check us out at 4301 Evans Talox Road, Evans, Georgia, 30809. So again, I'm Chef Greg, your Director of Culinary Innovation, and we will see you at the RECTEQ. Dale Saunders says, shoot, yeah. Linda Moore, we appreciate it. Justin Pass, unreal. You know it's amazing. Why? Because we cooked it on a RECTEQ. Jermaine says he's cooking a bologna sandwich. You can smoke a bologna chub. Ow, it's
Live your
delicious.
life the way you like.
Kyle Robertson says spam on the Matador. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. Look at that. Look at how good that looks. It looks good in person. It looks good on camera. We'll see you guys at the RECTEQ.
RECTEQ lifestyle. Do do do, do do do, do do do.